Bankroll Network, play to win.
Crypto slow with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Bankroll year in review. It's been a pretty exciting year, and this is going to be the video to cap off this fantastic year in the DeFi space. So let's get right to it. Bitcoin yearly performance, that's what we're focusing on. So not looking too bad. We had a pump through July, and we are settling it with some resistance back down at 7,200, kind of trading sideways. The 1334, 13 is below, and we've tapped it a couple times. Now if we zoom out on the bigger picture, we still have this nice trend going up, so can't complain with Bitcoin closing the year out close to 7,200. It's actually better than I expected. Tron, wow, Tron's kind of taken a beating this year. We started up, we kind of mooned, and we're at 1.38 cents at the moment, 328 cents actually. So looking at the bigger scale, it kind of looks like we're just kind of trading sideways into this oblivion. So hopefully with Bitcoin showing a little strength in 2020, we're going to get some action. So let's move on to Bankroll stats. Tron price, like I said, 1327. Total players on the network 9,200. So very nice. Total TRX 60,509,000. That's pretty incredible considering that is in hard assets. That's $800,000 fiat in hard assets. So that's pretty awesome. Can't complain with that. Total TXs is up again, 747. So yeah, overall the yearly, we cannot complain to have a stellar year of 800,000 in just assets alone and TRX sitting on the network in this DeFi space. Moving on to credits, again, nice little bump to players, 4,606, 4,606 credits players, with 53 million on the books. The dividend drip pool is down a little bit, and total TXs is up as always. That's really important that we see this throughput in TX. Remember, credits in essence is an exchange. It's kind of like a savings account. So it's a pretty cool concept. Banker 3101, so very nice little bump. Almost 200 players since the last time we tracked it. It is the holidays. Total mined 3.3 million. This is sitting at about 12 cents at the moment. So that gives us a banker valuation of about 400,000. So when you combine the network total and banker, assets alone is sitting at 1.2 million dollars. So that's pretty phenomenal in my opinion, and that's not even including the throughput of the exchange as things go through. Staked frozen is down a little bit, but this is probably due to people moving over to the new TRX depot, which gives divs out in TRX instead of more banker. Total remaining banker 17.7. The depot frozen, we can see there was a huge increase with the dividend pool at 251,000, and that is dumping at 7%. 7% of the div pool is being paid out. So yeah, not too bad at all. I personally moved my banker over to the depot just for a little bit, just to restack some of my TRX because my TRX was getting a little low. So Moon 798, 798 players, 325 supply, 293. It's up a little bit, so the price is kind of trading sideways right now. Total dumps 1976, and that's in K, and 69,000 transactions. So what are the takeaways from this? The takeaways are that credits is the bread and butter, obviously, of the system, and players are really liking the depot. So the depot is a great option if you're frozen, maybe you don't want to pay that masternode fee and you just want to get a little TRX. That's a fantastic way to get your TRX. So let's go over to exchanges, and so we're sitting at about 10. You zoom out, the chart doesn't include. So actually this is similar to the other charts, because we started at like 5, mooned up, and we've kind of been holding trading sideways at 10. Realistically, it's unlikely that it's going to go below 10, because the depot, based on what that's paying out, is basically around 10 TRX. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So looking at Banker, like I said, I had about 5,158 in my Banker depot. So the way, like I said, the depot works, you can roll it directly to credits or withdraw. So I need some Christmas money, so I'm just gonna withdraw. So what are some of the updates? Well, luck was recently updated to now the Banker bonus is up to 100%. So if I do some rolls, the bonus used to be up to 25, but now it's up to 100. That means if, like I say, I roll a 50 and that goes to credits, that goes in, and like you can see, you can earn some sweet Banker. Yeah, and that's kind of the store of value on the network, because a lot of the games are centric to the Banker token, and yeah, so I keep a nice stack. Me personally, I'm trying to rebuild my credits back up, because I went in on Banker because I thought I was missing out. So that was my strategy, and I'm just going to stick with that for a while. Rocket is going along nicely. That's one of the new games that was added with the rounds. This mines Banker, and then also has a multiplier up to 10x, which is pretty solid. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, it's been a pretty fantastic year. We're just hoping that TRX can show a little life, and that this bull run gets started in 2020. So my goals for 2020, I'm going to be focusing on getting my credit stack back up. I'll just continue to keep my stack of Banker. I'll probably move back to the regular staking after a while. Like I said, I'm just using it to get my credit stack up, and then I'll move back to Banker, making more Banker. So that's it. I really appreciate you following along, and like I said, I try to keep you updated as well as possible with all the latest greatest Bankroll updates. But from all of us, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This is Crypto Slow. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.